Okay, hi guys, this is my first time ever doing these. I forget what these are called. So these are Glitterbels, and I'm working with the Advent Calendar Glitterbels, Christmassy thingies. So let's get going. And yeah, these things keep popping off underneath. I keep kind of doing that, so oh my gosh, I'm a beginner, so this is gonna be so tricky. My first time ever doing this. I don't know if I did it right, but after I put them on, I did bond and then primer. Got my size 14 Glitterbels. Oh, I'm just gonna get a clear. I'll get a glass slippers just in case I need a glass slippers, and also honey buff shimmer as well. Okay. Maybe I'll start with honey buff shimmer. I should start with acrylic. Oh yeah, I'll start with the clear, that's right. Yep. Okay, we'll start with the clear, just a little over the natural nail. I contacted a nail tech. They wanted to charge me $180. Look, it's probably the going price, but then I thought, look at all these nail supplies you got. I mean, surely it can't be too hard to do your own nails. It seems like it's drying really quick. I just dipped it in monomer. Oh no, it just seems like it's going on real thick. I don't know, is that going on real thick or is it just me? Okay, alright. So, let's do a bit of this. Look at this. How gorgeous is this? Ooh. Maybe I should have just done a clear coat. Oh, that's alright. We'll persevere. Fuck paying for it. Fucking crazy. I've got thousands of dollars worth of products. I'm gonna get charged. This is the first time I'm doing this. This is so cool. I don't believe it. Oh, I've got a story to tell. This is like a happy, shocking story. So one of my first ever nail clients, she ended up going to hospital because she was having these awful stomach pains, and she ended up coming home with a baby. I kid you not. She's the most sweetest client, and I couldn't believe it. She contacted me telling me she came home with a baby boy. Like, are you fucking serious? Yep. Oh, God bless her. I had tears in my eyes of happiness for her. I could only imagine what she's going through. And you know, when I saw her, she didn't look pregnant. She looked like she had a bit of a tummy, but I mean, we all do, don't we? It wasn't like a pregnant belly. I kind of thought of asking her, "Are you pregnant?" But then I thought, no, it's rude. What if she's not? Yeah, it'll be really awkward. Yeah, so Fucking hell. So happy for it. Alright, so now, do you have to encase it with clear? I'm assuming you do. Just gonna... They keep popping. Can you hear it? It's actually popping. Any tips on how to stop it from popping underneath the sticky stuff? That closes the nail forms. That's what they're called, nail forms. Jeez, I hope I'm in shot. I know, I'm making it extra thick because these are long. I don't want them popping off, so I'm making sure I'm putting extra, what do you call it, the clear on. There's a bit there as well. And it needs a bit at the side, bottom, on the bottom. And I got all these new, I'm gonna do my nails like with the new things I got, the I got new gems from AliExpress, the Zulay type gems. Oh my gosh, you have to watch that video. They're like, I got them for like so cheap. Like, do not pay for them at Zulay's when you can get them at AliExpress for so cheap. Okay. See what I mean? Look, they pop off. They keep popping off. Jesus. Alright. I'm gonna try and do that long ass Frenchy nail. See if I can pull that off. Oh, I forgot to put the acrylic clear. Doesn't matter. Whoopsie daisy, always a bit runny. Well, it's the first time I'm doing this, so considering it's my first time, oh gosh. Oh no, I'd probably want to longer than that actually. That's lovely, isn't it? It's called a honey buff shimmer. Oopsie, sorry, where are you? Oh, you're over here. A little bit at the top. Oh gosh, this is so stressful. So we'll let that kind of dry up. Okay. Jesus. Alright. Doing this on. Just put a little bit of acrylic. I think that's just not to mess up the stain your natural nail, because if you go and put a color straight on that's, you know, dark, when you go to put another color on, it's really stains it. Yeah, especially the following color I want to put on, which is this goldy one. think we'll just do this colour. This is oh, it's a beautiful colour. I forget the name. It's gorgeous. Oh wow. Yeah, these are going all the way to the bottom. I was thinking of doing my not polished ones, but I only want to do them if I'm going to be using the not polished acrylics. So I really wanted to do the advent calendar, the Glitterbels, so I thought I have to use everything Glitterbels naturally. Everything I'm using is Glitterbels, from the acrylic brush to the monomer. The only thing I'm spewing about is I couldn't get monomer for not polish because I'm in Australia, so I can't order that. Wow. Okay. Alright. What am I gonna do with this one now? I feel like a green now. I'll start off with a little bit of the clear. Really like this green. Let's just put that here. Oh, look at all that gorgeous chunky snowflakes on there. I don't have very wide nail beds, so this is gonna be tricky to kind of maintain. I'm gonna have to go up in the cuticle with a bit of maybe I'll do a bit of the Misty Cloud. That's an acrylic that I already had. Do that there because it's very hard to do chunky around there unless you're really good. Let me just go over that a little bit with the Misty as well, just to fill in the gaps. See what I mean? It's still not open. It's fucking annoying. I don't know if it's just these shit forms. Maybe that's why they gave them away in their mystery box. Glitterbels when they were having mystery boxes. Oh, that's one thing I love. Glitterbel when they have half price mystery boxes. I hope to God in the new year they start them up again. Yeah, I've probably got the most of Glitterbels in any brand. I've got about 150 of their acrylic powders. And then probably Glitter Planet, and then Glitter Armor, and then Not Polish. Oh, let's chuck some of these on too. Next now, little pinky. Let's do the gold. Looks interesting. Where are you? Oh, it's a bit slippery. I think this is one of their new Christmassy ones. And then we'll do a bit of this pinky. Pink and gold. Looks pretty. Okay. It's coming off here. Oh, guess what's happened to me? Bloody ice heads. Next door is subleasing to some other ice heads. And oh, fucking nightmare. We've complained to the housing department and they reckon they're gonna do something about it, but it's bullshit. I think the only way to get anything done is to call my daughter's father to throw them out. He's like very intimidating, tall, solid. They'll shit themselves. But I don't want him doing things that will jeopardize his freedom, so we'll try to do it by the law. It's really hard when the law doesn't do much and says their hands are tied because they got a lease. You know, the place, they got broken windows. It fits all over the floor because they're fucking junkies. It's fucking disgusting. Anyway, I should have done it clear perhaps. Let's see if I can. Shit. It's an ungrateful fuck, the guy that lives next door. He asked me for food. I felt sorry for him. Gave him 2 bags of food. Even lent him money. Didn't pay me back. Not much, just $10. But it's a principle. And then he asks me for another favour. I said, mate. No, he asked me for more money. I said, mate, how do you expect to get money lent to you when you owe the same person money? I'll go, are you fucking serious? And then 2 weeks later, he rings me and asks me for a lift. He needs a lift. And I hung up on him. That's all they do, because they say I'm a nice person and I try to help them because I feel sorry for them. And, you know, you give an inch, they take a mile. Stupid junkies. Look, I'm a recovering addict myself. Maybe that's why I kind of pitied them. But I got my shit together. I mean, they're the same age as me. They got kids that are waiting for them to grow the fuck up so they can be their parents, but they don't care. They're just selfish cunts. All they care about is their own wants and needs, not their children's. Anyway, that's my little rant. Oh jeez, what a mess. I don't know if the shape's gonna keep. I can file all that off later. What a mess. Jesus Christ. I think the thumb's probably gonna be the only decent. I'm not even gonna file that. Fuck it. I'll just go straight over it with glitters. It's pretty straight to me. I don't know why I need to file it. Looks pretty good to me. Really like that. It's got the rings and I'm doing it backwards because I want it to run backwards because there's some gaps. I think I'm going to be needing a lot of jewels to hide all these lumpy acrylics. Just seeing a bit of exposed glitter. So holding it down, let the acrylic run down. A bit more. Go. It'll be Christmas very soon. feel comfortable to leave my home now, because as soon as I see my car gone, I'm thinking they're going to be breaking into my home. Look, I've got cameras and I've got a Australian Bull Terrier that's inside all the time, but you know, that doesn't guarantee you're not going to get robbed. I don't know how the government, because I live in subsidised housing. Through the government, we pay like 2/3, 1/3 of the rent, and the government pays the rest. If you're not working or single mum on any government type of payment. Anyway, so I forgot what I was going to say. Okay, so it's obvious by looking at them that they're drug addicts, and the area I live in is a good area, and usually they put the drug addicts in the high-rise flats. I live in a nice townhouse in a suburb close to the city, like a 15-minute drive, and one look at them, you know that they belong in a high-rise with the other junkies, drug addicts, but they put them in a decent area. They're the only ones in my street that are fucked up, and that's what all of us were so pissed off. We're constantly ringing DHS saying, why did you put them here? Why? Obviously, I don't think they saw them. I don't know. Anyway. Okay. Anyway, it's so bulky. I'm gonna have to fix this up with my put my extra coarse file on and get rid of all this acrylic. That's alright, it'll get done. Alright, let's do this, huh? Holding it down for the acrylic to run down. So I hope I'm still in shot. Oh, thank God I've got a 16-ounce clear from not polishing their mystery box. I really hope to God they consider shipping their mystery boxes to Australia next year. I shipped it to an American friend, and not polish, I tagged them, and they saw my video and they said, oh, our boxes went all the way to Australia. And I said, yes. I said, even with the big shipping cost, it was still worth it, which I still ended up getting double my value, whereas the Americans would have got triple because they got free shipping. But yeah, it's still worth, and I said, for that reason, please do consider international shipping with your next year's mystery boxes. So I really hope they take that on board. I mean, I know my friend will, hopefully, I think she would do it again for me, but it's a bit rude. I mean, you know, she's not really into nails, she's more into crafts, you know, if she was into nails, I'll tell her to open it up and take some things out, you know, for her trouble. But I'm definitely going to send her some crafty goodies in the new year to show my appreciation. Actually, I saw this beautiful frame, this embroidered kind of framed picture that I know she'll love. It's beautiful. It's only $5, but mate, if I was to sell that, it would be worth, I'd sell it for 50 easily. So yeah, I'm gonna send that as a little thank you along with some craft supplies in the new year. So yeah, just to show my gratitude, you know. I mean, that's how I am. She didn't want anything, but you know, if someone does something nice, you have to return the favor. That's how I see it. That's definitely not how the junkies next door see it. I also helped him get a $1,000 loan, which he would have never have got if it wasn't for my help. And you think then he could have returned the $10 he owed me. It's over principle. $10 means nothing, but it's a principle. Yeah. The fact that I know for a fact someone told me that he said, I'll never get it, and fuck me, really. Because I keep asking for it. Well, not asking, but things like when he asks for a favour, I'm like, really? You still owe me $10 and you want a favour? Or you want cash? Which he's dirty on. He sees it as me wronging him. Well, that's a fucked up drug addict. You know, his kid's mum died of a drug overdose 7 years ago, and you think he'd step up and play dead? No. He went off to another state and was living with his drug addict girlfriend, getting high. And now that they broke up, I'm telling you, mate, go back and be a father to your orphan kids, yeah? And go yourself. I told him, you're a selfish bastard, you only think of yourself. And then I said, you know what? Those kids are probably better off without you. I said, you're probably doing them a favour staying away from them. You know what I should have said? If you did end up having them, do you know how much money you'd be on? Oof. Yeah, he would have been down there in a second. Like I said, if there's something in it for him, he'll do it. So the only reason he'd want his kids back is because of the money. It's disgusting. I've never met a more selfish, disgusting human being than him. And it's got nothing to do with him being a drug addict. It's just, I've met drug addicts that have got hearts of gold. And I'm one of them. I'm a recovering drug addict, been clean for many years. But you know what? You'll be a drug addict for the rest of your life. Yesterday, I helped a homeless guy and his dog. He was basically, had his foot run over, couldn't walk. Gave him a lift and a little bit of cash, not much, $10. And, you know, done what I could, took him to where he needed to go, because cabs wouldn't have let him and his dog in the taxi. You know, and he's like, oh, you restored my faith in humanity and this and that. It made me feel so good, you know. Like, I'm an animal lover and it just broke my heart. I felt more sorry for the dog than the person, to be honest. No, don't get me wrong, I did feel sorry for him, but he was a bad drunk and he put himself in the situation he was in to be homeless. I think very bad drunk. Yeah, but that dog, beautiful dog, to him. I gave him the address of a friend, this guy that I know. He's got a few problems, but at least he's got a roof over his head. And I said, he loves dogs and he'll let you stay just because of your job. But that homeless guy is very proud, and I don't think he would have want to take me up on that offer, you know. But anyway, I'll call that friend and see if a guy with a dog ended up knocking on his door. Yeah. Anyway, that's my little story. I'm gonna let these dry and then I will come back, do some filing, and we'll do the next step. So just remember, if you're in the position to help someone, help. Don't think you're better than them because they're drug addicts, because that could have very easily been you in the right circumstances. Okay, bye. Yes, I'll just put them under the light. That's got clear on top, clear acrylic. That little bit there that's missing. Yeah, see, they're not that great, but have in mind it's my first time. And I'm still gonna go ahead with the blings. That's shocking. Yeah. But yeah, you can see the colours. Aren't they gorgeous? Beautiful colours. That's probably the best one, I reckon. The first one. Yeah. Technically, and, you know, whatever. Yeah. Jeez, these are so big. These are my bling blings. Oh. I haven't stuck them on yet. So some are really big. These are ridiculously big. Let me just show you. I don't believe Sue actually puts these on. They look ridiculous with mine because I've got little fingers, where she's got little chubby fingers, so she's got wide nail beds, so she can get away with the real big ones. But because I got narrow nail beds, it just looks ridiculous. See, like, no, that's, I'm spewing. I bought these. I didn't realise they were so big. But these little ones look okay. See, these ones here. Oopsie. Yeah, see, they're fine. What are these ones here? They're the same size. Yeah, I think they are. Hold on. Yeah, they're the same size. Oopsie. If you want to see the video with these nails, it's gems from AliExpress. Yeah, see, even though that does look big, it's not as big as the green. Like, and I would actually, to stick that on, I would actually use that gem gel from Not Polish. That's what I want to do. I don't know how it's going to fit, but look how massive. I mean, it doesn't sit flat. So I'm trying to figure out how I would stick it on, if I would just put it to the side and then have another kind of ones. I'll do it like, so say it's on the side like this, a bit up because it's not sitting properly, and then you will have the other gems coming off on the side, if that makes sense. Yeah. See if I can get it to sit. Yeah, because I put the glossy. Yeah, okay. I think I might have to get bigger jewels. Oh, that might work. Anyway. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Maybe just keep it simple. I actually tried to file this down to put it flat, but that came off and there was no colour. It was all see-through. Because see that shine you're getting there? That's from that being painted. So obviously they're not real gems. They are glass, but it's been painted to look that colour. I mean, if these were real gems, they'll be a lot more expensive. And I'm pretty sure if I buy Zoulay's ones and I fold the back of it, it will come off the way these do as well. I bet they're the same ones. Okay, bye.